सो हाय दिस इज श्वेता एंड टुडे वी विल ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड कि ये झारखंड में जो प्रोटेस्ट चल रहा है वो क्यों चल रहा है एंड वन ऑफ द बिगर पिक्चर इन इट इज हु इज देवेंद्र नाथ महतो जो अभी प्रोटेस्ट में फास्टिंग पे है. सो वी विल ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड हिज बैकग्राउंड एंड व्हाट ऑल ही हैज डन सो फार. These opinions are not mine. I am just reading out the facts available in the public domain. That's it. So, from his election affidavit, all we get is like his age is 33. He belongs from Ranchi. He is a student by profession, and he is related with Jharkhand Lok Tantrik Krantikari Morcha, that is JLKM, and he has done his masters from Kudumel Dr. Syama Prasad Mukherjee University, Ranchi. One of the most interesting facts I encountered is that he has contested elections and he has entered politics in 2024. He contested the Ranchi Lok Sabha constituency, and this is not the only protest he has taken part in. And what all he has done, we will go through it. So in 2023, he was very active in the domicile language policy activism. To understand Devendra Nath Mahto's politics today, we cannot begin with his hunger strikes. We have to go backwards to the Jharkhand politics of identity, language, domicile and employment. Because in Jharkhand, these questions often intersect. And somewhere along the intersection, Mahto's activism moved from a regional identity towards a student protest. And eventually he is now in the recruitment process of protest currently going in the Ranchi. And this is not the first time he is in news for his political activities. Around 2023 he was active for fighting Jharkhandi Bhasha Khatiyan Sangharsh Samiti. So basically उसमें क्या हुआ था कि जो for the people of Dhanbad and Bokaro, they can appear for the JSSC examination even in Magadhi, Bhojpuri and Angika. So what happened actually is December 2021 में Jharkhand government passed an order that the students from Dhanbad and Bokaro can appear in the JSSC recruitment examination even in their languages, which includes Bhojpuri, Magadhi and Angika. Although the Jharkhandi language is the most prominent language spoken there, but there exists a 5 to 7% of population which still follows this language because this has an influence from the Bihar. This language is most commonly spoken in the region of Bihar, and they were protesting against it. So this is his first political involvement as in December 2023 for the linguistic reason, and this linguistic movement was his first political activity. After that, he became the vice president of Jharkhandi Bhasha Khatiyan Sangharsh Samiti, that is JBKSS. And his political activism is not related to just examination reform, and he actually contested elections in the 2024 for Ranchi Lok Sabha constituency as a student activist, as an independent student activist. So this is all about his politics career now, and now currently he is doing fasting for the students of Jharkhand and leading the protest. He has also did it for the JSSC recruitment in 2024, and for this year he is again fighting for the students for the failure in the JPSSC and JSSC recruitment agencies and leading the student protest. He has done it before in 2024 also for the JSSC examination. One of the most interesting fact I get to know about him is that he has got 12 pending criminal cases against him. They are just cases and he is not convicted as of now in those cases. So we will try to understand what all cases are there. So most of the cases are against the unlawful assembly and assault on public servant. So basically when you get into a fight to a police officer and just do not listen to whatever they are telling you to do or act in a certain manner in front of them, then this FIR can be filed against you. So these are the cases in most areas. In 2022 there is an FIR for COVID era. In 2023 again for disobedience and assault on public servant. For 2023 again there is one more in Jagannathpur for public servant intimidation. In 2024 there is one in the Chutia district for alleged assault on public servant. And in 2023 there's one more in the Chhatra reason for trespass and unlawful assembly. In 2022 it's in Sadar for COVID restrictions violation. In 2021 it's in Lalpur for COVID restrictions violation. In 2023 it's in Bundu for restrained confinement and unlawful assembly. In 2024 it's in Bokaro steel plant for riot and assault on public servant. In 2024 it's in Lalpur for unlawful assembly and BNS conspiracy. These are the most cases he has on him. One interesting case I found on him is in Namkun. It's registered with the ID of 46/2024. So it goes like for writing, an attempt to murder allegation is there, and also a public property damage allegation. This is what the information is there in the police. Most of the IPCs include IPC 147, 148, 149, 353, and for murder there exists 307 IPC. IPC 147 goes for writing, 148 for writing with arm with a deadly weapon, and 149 goes like unlawful assembly and can be liable for offences committed in public properties, and 353 goes for criminal force against a public servant to deter them from their duty. So these are just simple. So let's try to understand what is this case he has on Namkun, that is attempt to murder case, why he has this. So yes, let's try to go deep into the FIR 46 of 2024 in the Namkun district against Devendra Nath Mahto. This basically happened at JSSC headquarters, that is in Namkun, Ranchi. This is an FIR not made specifically on him. Along with him, 4,000 other students are also an accused in this case. So basically in January 2024, the paper leaked. The candidates generally allege that the paper leaked for the JSSC 2023 examination, and students were obviously angry about it. And after the failure of the recruitment process, the students went to the JSSC headquarters in Namkun district, and they were protesting against it in front of the JSSC office. So what happened is the student tried to enter the gate through force. Police used lathi charge, and then on the JSSC chairman's car, Neeraj Sinha was the chairman at that time. A group of students stopped his vehicle, and the vehicle glasses were broken, and he was brutally attacked. His car was brutally attacked, and so an attempt to murder is filed against him, and along with him other 4,000 students are there. That's it. These are the FIRs against him. Let's see how his protest and his fasting, and currently he is fasting for the students of Jharkhand. I hope that there will be reforms in the system. I think there already exist some reforms in which they have cancelled some of the examinations in Jharkhand, and they are trying to set up a CID committee of the state for the failure in the examination system. So let's see how it goes. And today on 6th of August, they have already initiated a talk with him. They have already initiated a group of 11 members in the government who have contacted him, and let's see where it goes in the process. That's it for today. Bye. Do let me know what do you think about it, or any specific information which I have missed. I would want you to tell me. Bye.